Hello brothers and sisters, once again you are heartily welcome to a new video. Here's a crucial question. Have you ever felt like the world is getting noisier and heavier every single day? Phone notifications just won't stop. People's expectations never seem to end. And in this crazy rush, the words we once spoke full of dreams and hope now come out tired, bitter, and sharp. The day starts with stress. Complaints begin even before we've had our tea or coffee. Instead of being wise, we start speaking from our wounds, and slowly, without even realizing it, we become part of the very chaos we're trying to escape. But just think, what if this change? What you're looking for out there isn't really out there. It's actually inside you, right in your thoughts, your words, and your morning habits. Maybe you have a power you've been ignoring. Your words aren't just empty sounds in the air. They're like seeds for your soul. They either build bridges or dig graves. When Jesus walked among people, he didn't just perform miracles. He spoke life. To the hurting, he said, "You are healed." To the guilty, "You are forgiven." To the fearful, "Don't be afraid." And that same power has been given to us too. But today, we often overlook this priceless gift. Gifts have turned into jokes, complaints, and gossip without us even realizing it. Every word that comes out of your mouth is doing one of two things, either building life up or tearing it down. It's not just about positive thinking, it's about being in tune with your soul. What you say shows what you truly believe. If you always talk like nothing can change, like the whole world is against you, like you're constantly tired and defeated, then don't be surprised if your life heads in that same direction. Imagine if the miracle you've been praying for is being stopped because of your own words. Complaining isn't just saying things out loud, it turns into poison. It suffocates your faith. It traps your gratitude. It locks you away from the freedom of what's possible and imprisons you in what's wrong. Nowadays, complaining has become a common language. Everyone's complaining about something: government, traffic, family, their body, money. But those who truly live by the Spirit Jesus showed rise above all that. They're moving on. It's not that their life is easy, but they've decided not to let their happiness be controlled by their troubles. They know that trust doesn't grow in filth. If you want to see change, you have to change your environment first, and that starts with your attitude. Just shutting out negative thoughts isn't enough. You've got to start planting positive truths too. Only then can you talk about hope when everything feels hopeless. Keep talking about healing even when the pain is still there. Speak of peace even when your mind is restless. That's what it's all about. It's not about what you see with your eyes. Walk by faith. Jesus taught that the heart and tongue are deeply connected. What you truly believe eventually comes out in your words. So use your words to build your future. Let your words echo trust, not old wounds. Don't say, "I'll never get better," when healing has already begun. Don't say, "I can't do it," when grace is already standing with you. You are way stronger than you think because God's power flows through you, and that power comes through your words. And yes, if you are still watching this video, then please give a like and subscribe this channel and set the bell icon on the all so that you get such informative videos first. So let's start now. Here's the translation in colloquial and authentic English. There's a kind of beautiful contradiction here. When you start turning your complaints into appreciation, it's not just your mood that changes, but something deep inside you shifts too. Jesus said that even faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. But that seed can't grow in soil full of bitterness. Many of us have big dreams, but every day we dig them up with our own defeatist thoughts. We heap disappointment on ourselves and then wonder why we feel stuck. If you want to open the next door in your life, if you want to protect your faith, you've got to guard it like a flame in the wind. Carefully, intentionally, through every storm, pay attention to the voices around you. Some people might seem like they're helping, but they actually feed your fears more than your faith. They trap you in a cycle of pity and despair. Even Jesus didn't keep everyone close, so you don't have to either. Instead, be the kind of person whose words light a fire inside others. Let your presence bring peace. Let your words give courage and hope. Yeah. When someone meets you and leaves, they should carry a little more hope inside. That's what it means to be a light in the darkness. Not loud or flashy, just steady and positive all the way. In a world where everyone's drowning in criticism, be a temple of compassion. When every tongue is full of sarcasm, your honesty can be the most revolutionary thing. Living like that, you don't just change others, you start healing yourself too. And the truth is, when your words begin to give life, your heart slowly starts to heal, and your mind clears up. You start thinking differently. Your perspective begins to change. Suddenly, you begin to see beauty even in the everyday things. Sometimes, you just stop overthinking and start living each day fully present. Your relationships change. Your environment becomes calmer. It's not that your circumstances have changed, but your soul has. Jesus never promised that storms wouldn't come in life. But he did promise that he would be with you through those storms. And that presence doesn't come on its own. It comes when you let his wisdom guide your life. Things start clicking. And where does that click begin? It starts when your mouth gives blessings, not curses. When you lift others up instead of tearing them down. When you speak hope, not despair. And then, just watch what happens. So today, I challenge you, check your words. Whenever a complaint is about to come out, catch yourself. When criticism is about to slip out, pause for a moment. Instead, say thank you. Even if it feels fake at first. Talk about hope, no matter how tough things seem. This isn't about pretending everything's fine. It's about connecting with that extraordinary power in everyday life. This is how you call out. And whenever you choose to speak life, you break free from chains. Chains that you can see and those you can't, but to keep that change alive, you have to protect it. If you want to walk in the light, you can't play in the dark. You need to guard your heart against things that shake your trust. Not every voice deserves your attention. You don't have to be involved in everything. Some people speak from wounds they never let heal, and if you're wise. If not, you'll just end up mistaking their bitterness for sympathy. Even Jesus often stepped away from the crowd because he needed clear thinking, not noise. He understood the power of silence and the depth of stillness, and we need to do the same. So, if you don't sit quietly even once all day, don't connect with your soul, why do you feel scattered? It's no mystery. You were never meant to be connected to everything all the time. You were made for that one voice that brings you peace, truth, and direction. So go back to that place. Every time. Give the first few moments of your morning to God. Before you start scrolling, before you rush out, Before you talk to anyone else, quietly say, "Lord, make my heart align with yours today. Speak to me, guide my words. Use me." This isn't some religious ritual. It's a relationship. This is how every day starts when you walk in grace. The world will still be noisy. Problems will still be there. But you'll be different, more steady, clearer, wiser about what's truly for you and what's just noise. Jesus never said the storms wouldn't come. But they did say one thing for sure: you'll be with them through the storm. And that's exactly your next move. A place where your words truly match your soul. Where your attitude is wrapped in gratitude. Where your inner life isn't ignored but cherished. So as you move forward, remember, your progress isn't measured by perfection but by harmony. Every time you step towards surrender, you're stepping into strength. Whenever you guard your words, refresh your thoughts, and return to the divine presence, that's the real victory. That's what you were made for. You're made to walk with a strong spirit, purpose, and peace. Nothing, neither your past, your pain, nor your fear, can take that away from you. At every step, you're finding leadership, love, and support. So friends, now we will meet in a new inspirational video. Till then, thanks.